Like Robert Pattinson,
Yeah, they're
drama's very different from. He's going to be another.
He's in a bunch
different freak in Dune 3 when he plays Skytail. I feel like that guy's going to be wild. But he's doing like varied stuff. Pedro Pascal to me was doing almost the same guy, like very
Speaking of people who were in everything for like 3 straight years, literally everything. He's I just saw him in a trailer for something else.
Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh, that's got to be what it was. Yeah.
The crazy part in that one though is he plays Grogu.
That's why
they switched it out.
But that's why Backrooms interests me so much because I know people know those actors. I don't know who the fuck those actors are, that makes me more interested.
Yeah, I know the main guy.
Same with Obsession. Like it's
Obsession,
cool. It's cool seeing like new actors.
That was my favorite part. I have no prior connection to these people. They're all crazy. The girl, like Indy
Neverett.
Yeah. She
plays COD.
She does. She is cracked at COD.
She frags in COD.
It's actually frags out in Warzone. It's
I know
crazy.
that's what Charlie was saying about Obsession was all the actors were incredible.
Yeah. That girl is also. I'll be scrolling like reels or something and I'll get like a thing from her normal page where she's just like being a normal person and I'm like, get the fuck off my phone. She's legit like haunted.
What's her name?
Haunted.
Indy Neverett. Neverett.
Yeah. There's a couple scenes in the movie where like they give her the makeup, but it's just like barely anything. It's almost like
it's enough to like highlight certain like hills and valleys of the face to make them, when they're hit by the light, to just contort the face.
Yeah. It's like really uncanny. And it's like in...
People are going to be impressed I use the term hills and valleys.
Yeah.
That's theater. Yeah. That's theater.
But it looks like when kind of when you play like an Elden Ring and you have a normal face and then you just crank the sliders a little bit in either way. And it's just very bizarre. It's a good movie though.
Who wants to take us in?
You're in the solo
You're in
seat.
the big chair.
Big boy chair.
I don't want to take us in.
What?
Pussy.
You sat in the big boy chair.
Hey guys, I'm the big boy today. That gets to tell you we're back for another Am I the Asshole? We are giving you... Oh my God, he's hitting the Trump. That's crazy.
Censor that.
That's nuts.
The ad money's gone.
We are going to read your stories and decide if you're the asshole. There might be a little advice in here where we get to actually turn our brain on and give you advice. Basically, you wrote in at the Discord below, it's in the description, to tell us your problems and we fix them. You're welcome. You want to just hop right in?
Yeah.
Before we do, let me go grab my coffee.
Gotta have the coffee.
Covfefe, am I right?
Covfefe.
Do all the negative media, covfefe.
I was watching the golf docuseries Full Swing. Did you watched the new season, right? And they follow the Ryder Cup and Trump shows up at the Ryder Cup. Whatever, it's America versus Europe, whole big thing. That doesn't bother me. One of the players starts while he's there doing the Trump dance. And and I like this player. And the second hand embarrassment I felt by watching that, where I was like, he should just blow up on the spot. Keegan Bradley. Yeah, which he just like... The problem is, like, you're jokingly doing it. He was like, do you see me?
Does he see me doing it?
Like, dude, Trump's going to love this shit. And I was like, stop.
Trump senpai, do you see me?
Play golf. Play ball. All right. Story 1. Yep, I cut off Aaron's yapping. Nobody's done it before. No, go ahead. I feel bad.
No, I was just going to say, because I was sneaking it, and I was going to say, it's like seeing Michael Jackson and going... and then doing the spin and like trying to moonwalk in front of him and shit. Oh!
No, I'd actually say it's not because that takes skill.
That's true. Yeah, that's a dance.
You
that
know
does
what?
Something.
And Michael Jackson's probably like, "Oh, how cute."
Look. The police pulled him out. What was he doing? He was doing a Jackson dance. He was doing all night. Every time he starts, the police pull him out. Every time. He could never get on a roll. Poor guy. Oh, he does the leg kick, the spin.
Where Trump's just like, my swine.
Yes, my thrall. Do it. My thrall.
Am I the asshole for ruining a man's mysterious, in quotes, mysterious bad boy aura by asking one simple question?
Do you love your mom? That's how you do it. That's literally how you do it.
Because if you say no, you're a dick.
Yeah, we had a kid in middle school. What was his name? I'm not gonna say his name, but he was tall, Korean kid, very mean.
Oh my God, yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Very mean.
Very mean.
No, yeah.
Like it was very clearly, he was just a kid. We were in middle school. But it was very clearly like
And life was a nightmare.
I hate everybody, like
Yep.
kind of attitude. And I remember one day I walked up to him in the gym and I went, "Hey man, do you love your mom?" And he went, "Stop." And I was like, "But do you love your mom though?" And I for a second I think I broke him, but
You've
Like,
broken
I'm gonna
me.
kill my mom.
Knock it off.
the bad boy aura.
I also remember this guy. Sorry to take the tangent, but this guy, he was going to. He legitimately kind of fucked up his life because he was really smart. But remember, on like all the standardized tests, he would just simply not answer the questions or something.
Yeah,
like
he was
that.
he was a rebel. He was a rebel.
And so like,
I'm sure that sentence reminded you of the same person I'm thinking of.
Probably.
Super smart, fucked up his life, kind of a shaman now.
I was thinking of somebody different.
He's a shaman.
yeah, but he was just like, yeah, like he got his thing back, and it was like literally like 0 out of whatever, like 500, and we were like,
It also sounds to me
matters.
like something a certain pair of brothers in your neighborhood may have done at some point.
Yes, because it was a funny
because
joke.
it was just like
I
rebelling
remember-
for the sake of it.
You guys are here to watch us yap now. Forget the stories. In middle school,
The story's coming.
I was bullied in middle school. I was overweight and had an afro before it was cool. We all know this story. And I did poorly on a math test. And afterwards, my math teacher was like, "What the fuck? Like, I know you know this stuff. You got like a 0." And I was like, "Well, like, if I do well, I'm going to get made fun of more," which is sad. And she was like, "Well, so-and-so got 100 and is the smartest person in your class." The person who was bullying me. And she was like, "He doesn't get made fun of."
Yeah.
I was like, "That's a good point. Doesn't help me from getting bullied, but that's a great point." So then I tried on my tests
did she
ever
let you
since.
Did she let you retake that one? Because you
I
were
think
like,
she did actually.
Oh,
She
that's
was
cool.
nice.
That's
She
cool.
was nice. Most of the teachers. So really weird thing about that haircut. Old ladies loved it.
Oh,
back
yeah.
then
Yeah.
because it was their thing, not people my age. So they probably were nice to me because I was getting bullied, not because of my hair, and that was just a side effect.
Yeah.
But yes, I did start trying after that, and she did let me retake that.
let's go. That's huge.
Yeah. So
All right.
here we go. Let's read this story. So I've been seeing this guy very casually, and when I say casually, I mean this man communicates like a stray cat you accidentally made eye contact with once. He'll disappear for a week, randomly appear in my life at 1:14 a.m. with "You up?" then post black and white selfies staring into the distance like he just returned from war instead of your local Hungry Howies. What an eloquent sentence.
Sounds like you're choosing great.
Yeah,
By the
you
way.
know how to
this
pick
guy.
them. Yeah,
You did this. Every conversation with him feels like a side quest. He answers direct questions with cryptic nonsense like, "Guess you'll find out," or "I'm hard to understand." "No, babe, you work part-time and vape blueberry ice. Relax." Anyways, last weekend we were out with friends and he was doing the most. Leaning against walls silently, wearing rings on every finger, brooding, looking exhausted from carrying the burden of being moderately attractive.
And the burden of the rings, I imagine.
Oh, yeah. He had so many on. The girls at the table were eating it up, too. At one point, he starts talking about how nobody really gets him. And without even thinking, I said, "Okay, but what do you actually do all day?" The silence that followed could have killed a Victorian child. One of our friends started choking laughing. Another guy spits out his drink. And this man just stared at me like I'd publicly executed his entire personality. He got super quiet after that and later texted me saying I was disrespectful and killed the vibe. But like, was the vibe not already on life support? Am I the asshole?
Is this why Corpse Husband starts streaming?
Okay, but what do you do?
What do you do?
He-
Wow.
Yeah.
What are the ages? Did we get ages?
No
ages.
ages. I'm guessing right out of high school.
Yeah,
Well,
just
they're
the
going to
feeling.
bars drinking,
Oh, true.
so it's got to be at least like
21.
late college. Or
I'm
something.
thinking
yeah.
21. Wait, did they say drinking?
They're going to bars.
That's true. Do your thing. Keep talking.
I think this guy, like, first of all, him wearing the rings, leaning up at the bar, being mysterious. They say all the girls were going wild for it. When I read the story last night, putting it in the thing, I started thinking of literally going through every woman I know, being like, do I really think that this woman would go crazy for this guy? And I was like,
Did you
No.
think about the fact that he might be good looking though, like at the same time?
I really think that
I
the
think
vi-
that
Like Robert Pattinson Twilight kind of.
I think, yeah, but I think even then the vibe is just like too crazy.
Also, they don't mention bars or alcohol.
Really? I thought you said
she
we
said
were out with
sitting
friends
at the
in general.
table, out with friends, sitting at a table. Somebody spits out their drink, but that could be
It's gotta be-
that
yeah.
could be a DC.
That could be a
high
Shirley
C.
Temple.
Yeah, dude, I love Shirley Temples.
Yes.
So that to me would peg them around the 18 or 19.
I would
years
put 18,
old,
19.
where they're
Has to
still
be.
like, this guy's got 10 rings on his hand and a nose ring, and his
Yeah.
hair is swished through his eyes, and he loves My Chemical Romance. So do I.
He looks-
Keep it up, dude.
He has some sick. I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, I was gonna say
He has
like
some
this is
sick 21
six-
Pilots tattoos.
16 to 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the range of like Ronnie Radke. He's so hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I do want, because you're writing in and you're our person, you watch this show. Why are you casually seeing him? What do
great
you
point.
like about him?
You seem to not like anything.
Unless you're like, hey, the 1:14 a.m. booty calls, he's attractive, cool, do your thing, go piss, girl. But like, other than that, why are you seeing him?
Also, I will say, if you're seeing this person and you're out at like a public thing with friends, and you like randomly, you're seeing this person, I assume everyone else around you knows that like you are involved with them.
Yeah.
And then you randomly go, "What do you do all day?"
Loser.
That's a domestic dispute. Like, yeah, you did kind of kill the vibe a little bit.
Domestic
point.
dispute is crazy.
If your friends know you're casually seeing him, like he is there because you're there, and then you're like, dropped the hammer, and they're all probably like, "Why'd you do that?
You're dating.
Yeah, that's your guy.
you're with him.
It's
Also-
you're valid to feel that way. You're
Yeah,
totally.
like, do your thing, but why?" Also, speaking of all the rings on the hand, I've worn 2 rings before. I felt like a douche, but I liked it.
but one of them you kind of have to.
yeah, one of them you
one
must.
I'm not allowed to take off, and I really
It's
want to wear the
fused.
other one, and I'm not allowed because this one's here. There's something that wearing a watch with my ring always. This is a very weird side tangent. When I put these on, my head always is like, imagine these are connected by a chain. You know what I'm talking about?
People have
that. People-
The
yeah, those
rings with chains
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
a bracelet. I want to wear one of those so badly, but I can't.
Yeah, you
I'll
can.
look like a dweeb, man.
Do it.
Yeah,
God, I would.
You
love
won't know until you find
Just
out.
do
That's
it.
true. All right, I'm gonna find
Here's
that.
the thing. Here's what you have to do though, because I genuinely think this pulls it together. You got to paint your fingernails black.
See, we've talked about this before on this channel.
I think it's the gauge of the chain. I think if you get like one
Yeah.
of those super thin,
It's got to be
the
thin. I
super
agree.
thin chains,
And I
like,
think honestly, I could just do one.
Yeah.
And I'm so curious. I want to try it. My thing, and I'm curious what everybody here thinks. I think. Have I seen both of you with your nails painted before?
Just
I've
me.
never painted.
I
Just
think
you?
I don't know if I painted them when I moved here.
I
You
think
definitely
it
have
was
had
around
them.
that
You
time.
definitely have had them
And
here.
Here.
It made me very
used
jealous
to.
because you pull it off. You could absolutely pull it off. I don't believe I could pull it off.
I think black.
I think you
did.
should just
Black.
try it one day because
Alright.
it's easy to get off. Just try it. See how you feel.
All right.
You don't even have to go. You don't have to be
Are
around
you
people. Just try it.
there's
Preschool
people watching
and
right now going, "Oh,
kindergarten.
shit's getting woke."
Yeah.
They're talking about painting their nails.
Yeah. Preschool and kindergarten. My grandma owned a nail salon, and I'm a child. I would go in, and she'd have those little 50-cent rings you could buy. She'd give me those, and then she would paint my nails, sometimes with like smiley faces, whatever I
Aw.
wanted. And it would get to the point the parents of the other children would yell at my mom when she picked me up because their sons wanted to paint their nails. I was 4, mind you,
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
I don't know the age, somewhere
like
around
a child. Yeah.
there. And they were like, "You're going to make my kid gay. You cannot let." And I'm just like, that's crazy. Obviously, this was 25 years ago, 28 years
Yeah.
ago, but it's
Yeah.
like, that's crazy to me, where I was a fucking baby with smiley faces on my fingers, and they're like,
And
"My
they get
3-year-old's
terrified.
gay."
Turning the
kid's gay.
Yeah.
No!
Nuts. What were we doing?
We were talking about bad boy aura.
Yeah, so I had bad boy aura in preschool.
Ooh.
But I do agree. If he's there with you and not already part of the friend group, you did kind of kill the vibe a little bit.
Because people understand that like it's not. They understand you're in a relationship, so it's harder for it to come off as joking.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Because it's not a joke.
yeah, because it's like that's
weird.
your boyfriend.
Right.
Like you're asking what he does all day. It's like, well,
This is so casual, I think
feel
they're
like
not
they're
even
not
boyfriend.
dating. I feel like this is a friend group
They're
that
just
they're like
hooking up.
they're just kind of now and
Yeah,
then going
right.
after.
I
But
will
they
say
seem to
if
like-
it's not like that, then and this is just your group, because she does say the girls are eating it up and stuff. So like if it's just your group is out and you did this, I'm cool with it. if you guys are there as a package.
Well, they seem like they're casually together, but it also doesn't seem. You seem to hate him so much that I can't believe that you guys were in the same friend group. Like it feels
shocking.
like he was not your, like, in the friend group. He's not your boyfriend. You presumably invited him to this, maybe, and then he's here.
Who knows?
And then you just kind of dogged on him, and it's like, yeah, he was probably being weird and cringe, but like, he's on a lifeboat now. He's on like Life of Pi for this dude socially, where he's just like, what am I gonna do?
I agree. I think there's a big split down the middle here. If he was already in the group,
Then you're razzing.
You're good. Yeah, you're razzing him.
Yeah.
It's great. If you brought him in, that's exactly it. You've cast him out and been like, fuck you. And everybody probably, they're laughing, she says, but they're probably like, okay, this is awkward now.
Yeah.
So based on that, we'll decide if you're asshole or not asshole. It's a 50-50. Either you are or you're not.
Yeah.
Also,
Schrodinger's asshole.
I'm assuming you're young based on all this. You seem to dislike this guy so much.
Yeah, just don't see him.
It doesn't. I know you're seeing him very casually. It doesn't matter how good he is at the sex part, because man, you don't seem to like him at all. Why, man?
Yeah.
Just
or
go find
if
someone
he is,
else.
don't. And we're getting into so many hypotheticals.
Yeah.
If it's just a hookup and you are the reason that he's in this group, stop bringing him in the group. You can just keep the hooking up and you can keep
just
hating
all
him.
a
That's
separate
fine.
thing.
I don't care about that. Just don't bring him around your friends. If he
Yeah.
was in the group, maybe stop hooking up because it's bad because you hate him.
Yeah,
and he's
just
in the
don't
friends.
seem to like him at all.
Do what you want.
Yeah.
I'm not your dad.
Because
I've talked about wearing
yeah.
nail polish.
You're sitting there and you're like, this guy's such a chud loser who works at Hungry Howie's and he's fake mysterious. And then he's like, at 2 a.m.
He
he's
always
like,
walks around with it is a Kotsky robe. Fucking, like,
All right, wait, that's dope. Okay.
and then at 2 a.m. he's like, hey, are
says-
you up? And you're like, yeah, I'm coming over. So like, I got him. It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
You're allowed to dislike your hookup and keep
I guess,
being
yeah.
enemies with benefits.
Just
Just don't bring
Enemies
them around the
with
friends.
It just
Easy
seems
peasy.
miserable. Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
What's the movie we talked about? Vince Vaughn, Jennifer Aniston.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Oh, fuck.
VeggieTales.
Oh, no.
Split up. It's the break.
They
break
split
up,
the. I think just the breakup. I
the
think is
breakup.
what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's also Friends with Benefits.
Friends. Oh, that's why we were talking.
no
about
strings attached.
No
Just
strings
friends with
attached
benefits
to
and
the
no
same
strings
movie.
attached to the
Yeah.
same movie. Yeah.
Friends with Benefits was Mila Kunis, Justin Timberlake, right?
Wait, there was one.
We
I
literally
think-
had this
and
exact
then- yeah,
same
the-
conversation.
No, that's
Am
why I
the
brought it
Asshole
up.
movie, or we talked about a movie with, I guess somebody said Daniel Radcliffe in the last episode we posted, and you were getting dogged in the comments.
Because Harsh corrected it.
What was it?
No, Harsh was wrong. I was correct. It is Daniel Radcliffe,
In what?
and I can't remember.
What do you want to
the
say?
name
To
of the movie.
say what you want to Harsh right here.
Harsh, come on, man! You didn't even look up the damn clip.
What movie
brother.
was it?
I can't remember what it's
What
called.
the hell?
Wait 1 second, because I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, Harry
Guns
Potter.
Akimbo.
Oh,
yes.
Guns Akimbo.
Adam Driver and Harry Potter.
Swiss Army
He
Man.
barely missed it. The F word, that's what it's called. Because, like, Daniel Radcliffe is, like, dating wants to date Adam Driver's cousin. And Adam Driver, like, has a girlfriend. And he's like, Daniel Radcliffe is trying to talk about it. And he's like, I don't want to talk about it because that shit's like, you're like my brother. And that's my actual cousin. So it's like incest here in this. And then Daniel Radcliffe keep talking about it. And he's just like, I just had sex and I'm about to eat nachos.
Nachos!
All right, this is good stuff.
No, wait, I want to say another thing about it real quick. Because someone left a comment and was like, actually, the fact check is wrong. Aaron's right. Daniel Radcliffe is here right there. Like, whatever. And then, like, even, like, timestamps a point in the clip or something. And then randomly, the comment was gone, like, 30 minutes later. And I was like, wait. No, come back and vindicate me, please.
Jason on there and deleted it real quick.
I had no idea this happened.
We figured this one out? You got our advice.
Yeah.
Let's move on to story 2.
Yeah, you're just...
Yeah, rip it.
You seem to not like this guy.
Yeah, you don't like this guy? It seems like you're figuring shit out. Dude, I can't wait to wear a chain connecting my
You
wrist.
should wear the.
It should be a Cuban link. I'm going against.
You
it
should
being
wear the
small.
ring with the chain on the opposite hand, so you're like you can't really spread
I'm
your
gonna
hands
watch
out too far.
That's a good idea. It's like handcuffs. Here, I'll show you guys what it might look like.
I feel like if you do it with a watch that's too nice, though, you need a nicer.
Alright.
I don't think
Yeah.
you do it with a watch. It's got to be a
Ooh.
bracelet, I feel like.
Okay, this one's pretty short.
See, sorry, give me a sec, Chase.
No, you're good. Oh,
It would kind
Yeah,
of be
see,
a
that's
little bit
cool.
like that.
Oh yeah.
I
so
don't know if
go.
I would do it like that.
No,
'cause that's
no.
how you deglove your finger.
Oh yeah, no, it would definitely be like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But then you'd have a. Oh wait, here I can just show it this way, like that almost. Like there's two of them connecting to two rings.
That'd
but
be
I probably,
so cool.
that would be
Yeah.
cool.
I don't
think
want to do
you
it
should try
anymore.
that.
I don't know that I want to do it.
Do it.
No,
Just
let's
try
read
it.
story 2. I'm so embarrassed.
Can
now.
you also, when you have it to there, have it run up your arm to your hat, so when you squeeze your hand, it kind of goes like.
Oh, milady.
My hat pops up and goes. It pops back down.
It's a propeller, so you can go like this, and it starts spinning the propeller.
See ya. Go gadget hat.
Wait a minute,
go,
we just created a new version of travel, a new way to travel.
It's green energy. All right. Story 2. This one's advice, and it's pretty short. So
Love it.
So been wanting to get into working out more. I currently walk most days for 1 to 2 hour nature walks, and once a month do mountain hikes. So my cardio is fine. Yeah, I think you're in the 98th percentile of cardio. I want to start doing things like push-ups, sit-ups, and some weightlifting. Okay, so calisthenics. However, I do not want to join a gym as I can do all of that at home. I agree. The issue is I find it hard to start doing those exercises to begin with, and when I do, it rarely lasts more than a few days, and I go back to distracting myself. So was wondering what you guys would suggest to get me on track long term. I know it's as simple as just do it. Then I tried getting friends to hold me accountable to help me stick with it, but it just doesn't work for me. You guys are quite healthy, and I wonder if there was anything that helped y'all get into working out and stick to it. Thanks, guys. Y'all are legends.
Yeah.
We're all really good at working out here.
Working
Yeah.
out, the hardest fucking part of working out is getting your ass in the gym.
Yeah.
Or wherever you're going to do this. 100%, once you get inside the gym, your
It's-
hardest part is complete.
It's so yeah, I would say for me, like, I think of it like you're purposefully making yourself uncomfortable. Like you're making you're putting yourself in a situation of discomfort that you don't immediately see results for. I understand, like with weightlifting, that's probably where it kind of turns a lot of people off because it doesn't feel good. Like burn, like okay. There's a difference between like working out regularly and being like, I love this shit, and starting it and
The
being like,
first
this
few
hurts.
weeks
Like,
suck.
why am I doing this to
Yeah.
myself?
Especially those first 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable instead of a good burn where you're like, I need this. The hardest part is every piece of advice I'm going to give you basically boils down to have discipline.
Yeah.
You can force yourself to have discipline. Like if you're a big gamer, you cannot play video games. Maybe if you're trying to work out 4 days a week, you can't play video games Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday unless you have lifted. The hard part is the discipline to not play the video games if you didn't work out is equally difficult.
I used to have a weird method when I was young, and I would just play games at home like over the summer. I would play a game that had like a long respawn timer, like
Yes.
Battlefield.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
And every time I died, I would put down my controller, I would get down and do 20 push-ups, and then I'd get back on. One, it would make me terrified to die. Two, after a while. But it was like it gamified it for me a little bit. I think that's maybe an easy way. Like gamify it, you know.
I also, like, let's say I have struggled. When I hurt my wrist, I couldn't lift for 4 or 5 weeks. I just started again this week. The hardest part is now I haven't done it, and I like not doing it, and I have to start over all again. It is literally pick something, maybe not even push-ups. Maybe if you have a light bar for squats, or don't even use weight. I am going to go out, and I'm going to do 10 air squats. That is so fucking easy. It's so quick. It's 30 seconds. Most of the time, when I go out and I do my 10 weightless squats, I'm like, I'm here. I moved my body. Might as well work out. And then I find, I'd say 80% of the time I just work out. The 2 or 20% I don't, that's okay. That is not my day for me, but normally I will hit my 3 to 4 days a week because on the rough days, I'm like, just go out and do one thing. And then my brain goes, okay, like I can do this. That's easy.
I One thing that kind of works for me is, well, okay, so like in a similar vein to that, like where it's a rough day where I'm like, say, because I just work out at the gym here. Every once in a while I go like we finish a day or something and it's like 4 and it's like, I kind of want to just go home. And then I think about it in my brain and I'm like, well, if I want to avoid this thing, I might as well just go ahead and do it because like I'll probably feel better having done the thing I didn't want to. It's like doing any sort of chore really that you're kind of putting off. You're just doing it and you're like, oh, actually, this was
It
great.
is hard because a lot of it is just boiling down to discipline. The other thing, this is such a weird mental shift I had in the last year, and Monique calls me an idiot for it, but I like it. So many times I'm like, I do not have the energy to go lift today. And I saw something where he was like, I shifted my mental to being, you just mentioned it. When you work out, you feel so much better after. Like, it is just objective how much better you feel after you lift. You get endorphins, you're breathing better, like everything feels good.
Yeah, and I guess when I said discomfort, I meant like during it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Especially for the first time, it's like
sucks in
like
the beginning.
starting to do sit-ups. When I was a kid and I started doing
Calisthenics
sit-ups, it made me nauseous. Like I could, because you're just moving your stomach like back, and you're just rocking your stomach back and forth. I was like, why am I doing?
Well, and that's kind of what this guy was saying is you're not going to the gym. You don't need energy to go to the gym. You lift to get energy. So you go lift and then you feel good after. It's the same reason I fucking hate running. If I just go run a mile, I feel amazing for the rest of the day. And it's like, just those little mental shifts, but then it really does boil down to fucking force yourself for 4 weeks and it becomes a habit. And it's so much easier after that.
Another thing I'll say is sometimes I'll be going to lift and I have like at home I'll have like some form of snack where I'm like, if I just go home, I'm not thinking about ever eating it or anything. But sometimes I'll be like in the middle of a workout and be like, I get to go home and have a big bowl of Crave cereal or something.
I have a friend training for a marathon, and he loves Uncrustables.
Ooh.
He will only eat an Uncrustable on the
training.
days that he runs more than 6 miles.
That's so.
So he's like, and I eat it at the end, and like that's my like hell yeah. He was like, I don't run to run, I run to get my Uncrustable.
Uncrustable.
And I think all of this is us just because everybody's different. Find what works for you that actually motivates you to get you there in the beginning, so then you're disciplined with it essentially.
Clearly go on a walk like every day. Do
You
it halfway through your walk.
Whatever you did, whatever method you use to discipline yourself to make that a part of your like weekly routine, you should just do the same thing for for exercise.
Maybe take your walk if you're into calisthenics. Maybe forget the weights for a bit. When you reach your halfway of your walk, do your calisthenics and then walk back.
Or even if you're trying to build like muscle, even just like muscle to make the calisthenics easier, just wear like ankle weights when you go on your walks.
Weight vests are the
weight vests,
I
ankle
see a bunch
weights.
of people getting weight vests.
My thing is just always trying to jumpstart my brain. Once again, man, my wife must just be so mean to me. She makes fun of me because I'll go out in the gym and I'm like, I don't want to be here. And I'll have that like little spark of like, come on, man. And I'll just fucking like jump and run in place for 10 seconds where I'm like, ah, and then my brain's like, let's fucking go.
You almost want to do it to like prove yourself wrong.
Exactly.
There's I do it a lot. I used to do it in college a bunch when it would come to like writing and things like that. But, or when something like would really stress me out, like a timeline. The way I would think about it, and I think Charlie's also mentioned that this is how he got in shape. Like the way I think about it is like it's going to be like May 31st, 2027, no matter what happens. Like that that time is going to pass regardless. If you just do the thing, you'll feel way better come that time. Like something's going to happen. Would you rather have spent it just sitting there?
Think about how many, I mean, at least for me, the amount of times where I'm like, I did that thing a year ago. If I would have just fucking stuck with it, I would have been at this point this year. It's like the best shape I've ever been is when I had the trainer that you guys know that we play basketball with. And it's like I did that for a year straight. It was one of the first times in years that I hard stuck with the gym, and I was like, I'm in the best shape of my life by a landslide. And then I was like, okay, I'm done.
You were tearing up the court.
Dude, court couldn't handle me. That was crazy.
It got so crazy. That's why I started sitting way outside and be like, "I'll give me the ball, shoot a 3-pointer. That's all I'm gonna do."
I still just always remember. You know what? He was in some videos My trainer was the guy who played Charlie.
He played
He
me.
played the librarian.
He played the librarian
He
in
played
the
me.
MWL.
in MWL.
In
played,
season
he
2.
played
Oh
Aaron
yeah,
in
he was
season-
Aaron in
Aaron
season 2.
Yeah.
He became
loved
Charlie
me in
in one of
season
our gym wear
Yeah,
merch
yeah.
shoots. So if you guys remember that guy, that was my trainer.
Great guy.
One time playing basketball, I'm assuming one of you were there.
Yeah.
The ball was bouncing. He was 300 pounds of pure muscle. It was absurd.
He's a mountain.
Just a mountain.
Scariest
of
man ever
6'8".
made. Scariest man ever made.
Ball is bouncing.
So sweet.
And I'm like in my I'm working hard tonight mode, and I see him running, and I'm running, and I was like, I got this. I'm going to beat him to that ball. He ran through me, and I'm not kidding. I was airborne for 15 feet. It was the most absurd thing that's ever happened, and I was like, I just saw God. I've never been hit by a man that large before. He was like, "Are you okay?"
I went up for a rebound with him, and we landed. And I said, "Why did I do that?" I looked at him, and I went, "Why did I?"
I remember that you had little birds floating around
floating
your head
around
in
my
a
head.
circle.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So all of this boils down to just do it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is. I also find solace in it's hard for everybody, including the best lifters. They will also tell you they have days where they just don't want to do it. It's hard. It's not easy for anybody. Just do your best. Try to get in there multiple times a week.
One last one I'll squeeze in is, and this is probably not the healthiest way to think about it. I don't know if you get the same thing, but when you have like, you really only got to get like 3 or 4 days a week, depending on what you're doing.
Yep.
But when you get into like a rhythm of doing it, and then you stop doing it, like first day you're fine, second day's okay. By the third day of not doing it, you're like, I feel like a piece of shit. I feel like a slob.
yeah.
I feel like a
That's what I thought you were
Yeah.
going to say. That is, I will say, to such a detriment, I will call it a mental disorder for me. Where
Yeah.
it's the same thing. Monique doesn't hate it. She tries to help me with it, where like I'll get chicken tenders for dinner. I'm like, you piece of shit. And she's like, just enjoy your food. Like, it's okay. And I'm just like, God damn it.
Because you start to feel so weird and loose and like tingly, and I'm like, ooh,
Yeah,
I don't
you
like
just
it.
feel bad.
Yeah.
But no, you got this.
Yeah.
Right back to us. New challenge, 30 days, 3 times a week. Write to us after the 30 days if you did it. I
Yes.
won't know if you're lying.
Comment under this video,
Yeah.
and
Every
then
day.
every time you work out, reply to it, and we'll keep track.
We will
Yes.
pin. No, we will. If you reply and
we'll
let us
pin
know
it.
what you did that day, we'll fucking pin that.
Yeah,
We'll pin it.
And then you comment each time, and we'll keep pinning it.
Yep.
We're
What
gonna-
you did
This
that
is
week,
now
I
our
guess.
life
Yeah.
mission. You're going to ruin our lives if you don't do this. Talk about accountability. Aaron, you want to rip story 3? Also, you got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron, you got this.
You got this, Aaron.
Got this, Aaron.
I miss the old merch shoots. They were so much fun.
When you were a deer.
Yeah. And on that Antron one, we had our director of photography, Ludwig, there.
Oh yes.
Should I get
I think he
married?
was there for the
He was. 'Cause it was the
Moist
same-
Mogul thing.
It was the same day we filmed him joining Moist Esports thing.
That was the Antron shoot?
Same day, yeah.
Like Charlie was showing him around, and he was like, "Here's our editors," and it's Aaron and Chase sweating profusely in their little box of like with the
The
computers
hot ass
everywhere.
computer. The i9 that got up to I think 200 Celsius or something crazy. I was like, it's really hot in here, and then Matt was like, let me take a look, and we opened the NZXT thing, and it was like insanely
Yo.
hot, and we were like, okay,
You've actually made a
degrees.
new element.
yeah, actually, damn near.
That was a fun day, though. I liked that video with Ludwig.
The announcement video.
Yeah.
That
Burning
one
all
was
the
really
Poor
good.
guy had to fly in and fly out in the same day.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. All right, rip it.
All right, should I get married at the ripe age of 19?
No. Next.
No. We have to read
All
these
right.
3 paragraphs.
Let's get the details.
Can we just get a big fat no at the bottom of the screen while he's reading this?
But we don't know yet.
All right, lay it on us.
Maybe they're both born on leap years. So they're actually like 80.
They're 42.
They're 80 and
They're-
like
oh, they're-
72.
They
Benjamin
already
Button.
have 3 children.
They're both Benjamin Buttoned.
Oh,
So they're actually like,
I've
okay,
only
that
got
makes
19
sense.
years
Yeah.
left.
I, female 19, have been with my boyfriend, male 20, for 4 years. The first 3 years were all in person, and the last year we've been doing long distance while he's in the
I
military.
knew it.
It is crazy how if I had to Mad Libs together the first sentence
You
of the
coulda got
story, it would have been exactly
Yep.
this. I'm currently 1 year into college and plan to do 4 to 6 years, get that master's, maybe not in all in one go.
Nice.
I could either stay at home and continue college, or in a year when his contract ends, he'll move back out here. Or I can take a gap year and live on a military base for a year. But in order to qualify for on-base housing, we would have to get married. Yep. This also gives him more pay. We've already talked about finances. He's very financially responsible and has a lot in savings, but I, on the other hand, do not. I did not start saving money until this year because I was never taught anything about money from my parents. Boyfriend's aware of this, but since rent would be covered, along with moving costs, it doesn't feel like a high-stakes thing. It could be like a trial run for a year to see what it's like living together. When it comes to our relationship, I'd say it's very healthy. We both have good communication skills, and we're very vulnerable, and we're also very genuine with each other. We both accepted that to be cringe is to be free.
He's vulnerable and he's in the military?
Get him out of here. He's too woke. He's slipping estrogen pills.
He's taking peptides, ain't he?
He's taking them Chinese peptides in our military. They got him mind wiped. They made him a Manchurian candidate.
Oh, my God. Sorry, I could go.
The only real reason I got into a relationship so young is because he was such a rare find and was very social, bubbly, and mature for a high school boy. Most of that is probably due to his parents raising him so well. But so many people are telling me that it's not going to go as we imagined. Kind of the whole, you're going to get sick of your husband thing. Is that true to any extent? When it comes to our families, our moms are very close. Our families get along great, including aunts, uncles, siblings, cousins, etc. His mom has kind of turned into a Christian conspiracy theorist, but she's very sweet, and my boyfriend is very aware of this. Just a little about us. We both love playing video games together, and that's how we originally bonded. My boyfriend, before he cheated on me... Oh, my boyfriend before him cheated on me. And when I told my current boyfriend that I played Skyrim and also knew all the obscure lore, he told me that my ex was totally missing out. He also gave me his notes list of potion recipes because he's a dork like that. I still have it too. He is currently deployed, but before that we would play Deep Rock Galactic, and that was our way of bonding.
Based.
I've I've been keeping him updated on Charlie's Trump phone situation while he's deployed. I never once questioned his loyalty because before he doesn't flirt with girls, but he would instead try to explain World War II facts to him, which scares them away anyways. Even though he has his nerdy interests, I have mine, and he loves to hear about me talking about things like D&D, even though he doesn't understand. He even tries to send me D&D Instagram reels to show me that he cares about my hobbies. He is filled with green flags, except for the fact that he only listens to emo Christian rap, and I listen to everything from bluegrass to metals to 80s pop. Really, though, he knows me better than anyone else in the world. He's come to understand my ADHD and anxiety very well and is super accommodating. I'm worried that living together will change our dynamic. What are some things that I have overlooked? Almost everything has been kind of overlooked, big dog.
Are you saying in terms of marriage?
Yeah.
I think, first
marriage
of all,
is not a trial run.
Yeah.
You got to understand that.
If all of this was there, sans the overarching question of marriage, sounds like a cute, healthy relationship.
Yeah.
If you were like, I'm going to go live with him on base for a year as a trial run, I'd be like, cool, live together before you get married. The fact that the trial run includes legally binding yourselves together is no bueno.
Yeah, that's not...
Dude, I can't get rid of my wife if I want to.
What you've explained is a very healthy relationship that it sounds like you can just keep dating. Like, it doesn't sound like you're under any deadline.
Well, they're long distance right now, and he doesn't.
And it sounds like she probably can't live with him. She cannot move there and live with him.
But I'm
saying
if they're not married. He's not going to be like there forever.
She said a year. She said for another year.
Yeah. So it's just a year that he'll be gone.
Yeah, but he has to move back.
I also think this is multi-pronged where, and my advice is not gospel, do what you want. The marriage side feels like a bad idea. Mm-hmm. I also would say it's a bad idea to put your college education on
that is a horrible idea.
I forgot about that.
Yes.
If you guys are going to make it, you're going to make it.
Like, he's already in the military.
And you're doing college.
He's going to get, I assume, like, when you're in the military and then you don't serve anymore, you get checks, right, afterwards?
It depends on how long you're in. You always get a little something, but it depends how long you're in.
You've explained he clearly has a path for himself, and it's the service.
Yep.
Do your thing. Like, make sure you have something like for you, especially if this is a trial run, it could not work, and then it's like, okay, well, I dropped college, and now I'm
not ruined
without a
your life,
paddle.
but you've delayed your life. And you mentioned not being financially stable on your side. You're actively taking steps to be financially stable for later, and you're just going to delay that for a year for no reason. And it is always harder to go back after you take a break.
Okay. So I went back and I looked. It says he's going for a year. He's going off base, or like he's getting deployed for the year. After that, he'll move back, or she can take a gap year and go live on the military base.
So it's just a year. It's a year apart.
Yeah.
But she would be stopping her college.
Exactly.
So do not go live on base.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, do not go live on base.
Because
yes. One, you have to. I don't think you have to be married, but you get the allowances and stuff from the military if you're married. When you're married to someone, the second you get married, it doesn't matter if you get divorced or anything like that. Even if you get divorced, stop contacting each other. This person will, until the day you die or the day they die, will be involved in your life. It's like there. So much stuff comes up when you're divorced that's like, hey, well, we're going to contact your ex-spouse about this thing or whatever. This person will be involved with you for the rest of your life if this doesn't work. Maybe it works out and you're happily married.
19 and 20, and that's exactly what I was going to say. There are relationships like this that have worked. This just feels like
it's such a gamble.
The wrong pretense to do it.
I just also think it's just not a time in the world where people should be getting married that young.
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
It's just not. I just don't think
even if you feel,
societally we're there right now.
I think usually if it comes to getting married, if you feel like you're ready to get married, you should take another year or two and be like, okay. Because the worst, you miss out on a couple years of being married, but you're still together.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's no reason to be like, I feel like this guy could be my husband. Let's get married ASAP, bro. ASAP Rocky. There's
no reason to get the government involved if you don't have to.
Yes, sir. Common law, get common law. You mentioned, Matt, a couple weeks ago. Oh, my leg fell asleep. Crazy style.
Animal style.
Normal style?
No, animal.
Oh. With all the onions and shit on there. But you mentioned a couple weeks ago, it's a good idea to live together before you get married.
Yep.
And I agree. But I also looked up, because I was like, what is like the numbers on that? And apparently people who live together are more likely to get divorced. And I think it's for a similar reason you would likely find out here, is that if you live together in a relationship that's like you start living together early or something like that, if you're living together, it's much harder to break up. Like there's way more reason to like make a shitty relationship
you have a
work.
Lease, a mortgage.
Could it also be because the people who don't live together before they get married are usually super religious, and those are people are less likely to get divorced?
I think that is
just
definitely
in
part
general.
I think that's a big part of it.
But also, like, if you date for 3 years, 2 of them are you living together, and you're like, say the 3 years would be like the natural endpoint, kind of. I think the people who are living together are way more likely to be like, well, maybe we can work this out, rather than the 2 people who just go like, good run.
Yep.
See ya.
Thing that got glossed over. He tells World War II facts to women that are. I assume
threw that in as like a little joke. I hope he's going
what
out.
Side
of his
is he telling facts about?
I was about to ask that.
People
Why are the facts scaring her away?
Because then you followed
away?
that up with his mom being a Christian conspiracy theorist and him only listening to
She's
Christian
more just
emo
saying
rap.
He's a nerdy war guy.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand. The Flammenwerfer was actually like one of the first.
Yeah, I know he was on the wrong side, but he was a great leader.
You gotta understand.
No, just if you just read it, you'll
get it. You'll get it. But no, I think she was just like, he's a nerdy war guy. He's scaring the women away.
Yeah, okay.
I think that was in there as a joke. He's not a please. I think this all boils down to it's very early to get married. You shouldn't put your life on hold for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like he's pressuring you at all, which is awesome. Sounds
Good
like
for
a
him,
healthy
yeah.
relationship. Do your thing to look into or work on your future while he's doing his thing. He'll be back in a year. If it's not that far, visit when you can, do that. But like focus on your studies while he focuses on that.
I think, too, if you wait and you finish school, or not finish school, but you're at least like set down the path and you know you have like an end date where you're going to
Yeah.
finish it. I think when you guys come back together, you're going to come back together a lot more confident.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
you're going to be like, yeah, we have all this stuff lined up,
Yep.
and like you're back now finally, and I'm almost finished with school. You're going to feel a lot better about the decision if that's the route
Yep.
you choose to take.
I also am looking back at that last paragraph where it's kind of describing the relationship more. I think you're saying like the biggest things that you're talking about is like we both love video games. We like playing Deep Rock together. He knows that I really like Skyrim and D&D and stuff. When you're 19, that is like really pretty solid grounds for a relationship. You really don't need that much more. When you get married and you get to be like 30 or 32, you need there's so much more to your personality than like we play video games and like the same like TV shows.
Because he's probably not going to like Christian emo rap when he's 30.
Yes. Like there's things
Yeah.
you both are going to change.
Maybe he
so
will,
much.
but you should figure
If
that out a
that's-
little bit first.
Yeah.
Like, look, when I was 18, I loved My Chemical Romance, and I definitely didn't drag my wife to 2 My Chem concerts this year. It's
Hey.
gonna change,
Hey,
and I'm definitely not 32.
a lot of white
Fuck.
guys who were 19. I don't think I was ever really one. A lot of them like Hobson. I don't think a lot of them like Hobson
Hey,
at age
Ill
21.
Mind
Ill
of
Mind
Hobson,
of Hobson.
56 goes crazy.
How many? How
It's
ill
a
is
lot.
his
He's
mind?
still
He's
making
got a
them.
Is
lot.
he
He's
still?
still making
Does he
them.
still have the contacts?
Yeah, the
With the
contacts.
white.
Damn.
Man,
And
he
they
looks like
still look sick as fuck.
he looks like Smile Dog.
Let's see.
He does.
Let's look. God, Hobson just blew my brain.
But
Ill
like
Mind of Hobson 5, I think, was the best one.
you two will change
That is
so
the
much
most listened to.
Yes, sir.
in that time frame. Like 19, your brain is still so unformed.
Mm-hmm.
I was such a different person from 19 to like 25 that
Yup.
like if I had started dating someone at 19, I'm sure we could have grown together in a healthy way. But there's also people who I knew when I was 19 where I see them now and I'm like, good for them. We are wildly different
Yep.
creatures now. I would see them at like a gas station and I would dap them up and be like, good to see you, man. How you been? But that would be the end of our conversation. That would be it.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it. Last thing he made was 2023 on Spotify.
That's still way more
he
recent.
still has 1 million monthly listeners.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's actually.
I
fucking
remember all
wild.
his music videos. He was ripping skateboarding tricks in them.
Oh.
That was good stuff back when I was 16. It was awesome.
There it is. White guy who was 16 listened to Hobson.
Dude,
He's
you
right
know,
there.
I don't think Danny ever saw my car in high school. Did
Really?
you?
The one that
The
you
Charger?
sped in? No, I don't think I saw that.
Oh.
I would be bumping some Hobson with my 2 massive.
Is it weird if I don't know who Hobson is?
No.
No,
It was
not really.
You guys are all
niche.
talking about it like it was such
I'm
a...
honestly, this is the most people in a room I've ever met that know Hobson. This is crazy. But I had 2 massive subwoofers in the trunk of my car with some like a nice aftermarket stereo, and I had the knob next to my wheel that would turn my bass up, and my car would fucking rattle. And now I drive down the highway, and I'm like, you darn kids with your subwoofers. There was 2 12-inch subwoofers that
Damn.
just blew the back off my car every time. Don't know why I did it, but I'd be bumping Hobson. I was a different person.
When I was in high school, I drove a Chrysler Pacifica Gold, and that bad boy had the computer completely fuck up in it, and they had to pay thousands of dollars to repair the computer. And when they they had to take like the whole chassis off and fix the computer. And then they put the whole chassis back on, and then they forgot to screw in like 3 bolts or something like that. So for like a month before I was like, this is certainly not how this is supposed to be working. When I would drive it forward, the car itself would move forward.
Oh,
but
like the frame.
Yeah, were you in it when that used to happen?
No,
I would drive it and it would go.
The
it would go,
frame
like-
would move forward, and then like the
It would catch, and it would like, because it would go, and I was like, what the fuck? And then after like 2 weeks, a month, me and my dad took it to the shop, and they were like, hey, yeah, like this is just. Like,
If you were to turn the car upside down, you could
exactly, it
fall
would
off.
fall out.
You've
was
been
like-
driving a Hot Wheel.
Yeah, it was like
month.
it was something like that. And I was like,
body on it.
what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck?
Well, you reminded me. I don't know if I told this story. We're in Georgia for Danny's lovely proposal,
Wow.
and I go to get in my car, and my whole handle just
Oh yeah.
pulls off my car, and I was like,
The steering wheel?
no, my handle on my door.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck is this? So every time we'd
Too
go to
strong.
leave, I'd have to hold it in. They'd hold the door, and I'd punch the door to lock it back on. Finally, I make it home with my with my handle. I get home and it's done. It comes out, the wires fall out of the door, everything. I take it in and I was like, I need a new handle. And they were like, you actually need this entire 25% of your car. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, just pop in a new handle? They were like, that's not how it works. It was thousands of dollars.
Well, did you take it to the dealership?
To get the handle back on it. I was like,
Yeah.
you bitches.
Yeah.
Oh, makes me so mad. Just make it rebuildable. Just glue that shit.
Just glue it back
I think they
on.
absolutely could have just given you a new
I'm
handle.
sure they could have, but they were like, he's out of warranty. Fuck this guy.
Yeah. Don't get married that early.
And don't get subwoofers.
My
It's
brother-
not worth the $1,200 that you worked a year to save up.
My brother's in the military,
It was
and
worth
he got married not really young, and he's still together with his wonderful wife, and
I
they
thought
have
you
beautiful
said
children.
buried. I was like, what?
No. He got married,
Buried in paper.
and they got wonderful children. They know so. When I was in Germany visiting them, we were having late night hanging out talking. He was telling me how many of his friends that I've met are divorced now.
Damn.
It's like
Because
everybody.
they get
who-
married when they're like 18.
yeah,
Yep.
it's everybody but them pretty much.
I think you have such a higher chance if you just wait a bit. And I know
it's not even that
sucks.
long.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you can get married at like 22, 23.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
totally fine. It sucks. I get it. But trust me, you will be glad you did it. You're going to mature so much in the next 2 to 3 years. You guys are going to change so much. The hope here is you change together, and then it's awesome and you get married. But there's always the chance you change apart, and you guys aren't compatible anymore. And it's so much better if the government doesn't see you as a pair when that happens. Trust me.
The tax write-offs are not that good.
They're not worth it. They're just not. I waited 8 years to
Yeah.
propose to Monique. She was barely even upset about that.
And I was gonna ask, because this is something
was
that I've always wondered about it. I have a girlfriend. Chase has a girlfriend. We are both unmarried.
Wow. All right. Brag a little bit more.
What doesn't he have? AMC A-list Stubbs
Hey,
member,
well, this ain't about me.
Some people have it
brown
all.
corduroys that look sick on them.
You got
Some
a
guys have
wife.
all the look. Yeah.
Wait, how?
Name some more negatives, man.
Monique, he said it. I don't believe that.
Yes, him right here, officer.
Get him.
I love my wife.
Wait,
That's why
we're
I
on.
talk
Dude,
about her
we're
every
on
10
that hate your
seconds.
wife comedy train now.
My wife's like 10 feet that way, too. She's great.
Me asking
I
Matt.
can't let you out of her sight, huh?
Me asking Matt to gauge distances.
Under that sock,
yeah, I
there's
think
an
that
ankle
football
monitor.
field's like half a football field.
I make all these jokes because she's okay with it, and they only make her sad sometimes.
But I was going to say, how wildly did it change? Obviously, this is a big financial is a big part for these guys. These guys at home. How different was it when you married your wife? Did you have the big wedding and then you go like, this is completely different, or did you go home and
That,
be like,
I think, is why we were so happy we waited. It literally didn't change a thing.
It's just entitled.
The
That's it.
only slight sad part was, which I think is healthy, is the wedding day. At the end, we were like, oh, that was it. Like, that was our wedding. Like, we are now
Yeah.
married. That was just a day. It was super fun with all our friends, but we were like, that was just a day.
Yeah.
Literally nothing changed. We owned a house together. We were on a mortgage together. What? Oh,
Are you
God.
laughing at what he's saying? I thought you were laughing at him going, it was just a day.
I was gonna ask you a question.
What's the
regarding it, but I just, as soon as it popped into my head, everybody watching us going, oh, what the fuck is he talking
Can we get a red
I am-
meter? Can we get a,
Yeah, I was
tomato
about to say
meter
that.
on here?
you know, like how YouTube has the
Tomato.
dip thing when people like stop watching and stuff. It was gonna be a clip. I was gonna.
Well, now this
ask-
is probably going to be
'cause I
the
was
highest
trying-
point because people.
because I was gonna ask, like, because you were talking about getting married and how it really didn't change anything. And I was gonna ask if you guys were filing jointly before you got married, because you guys were together so long. And I just like imagine Pete just watching the Funny Advice podcast. And then the dumb idiot asked that question, and you just go, I think I'm gonna listen to something else.
He was laughing at his destruction of the vibes.
Yeah, just like
Laughing at asking a serious question.
Yeah, imagine
Laughing
sitting here
about
like
going into tax law.
it's like Mario doing like his taxes. Like, yeah, I have a plumbing business.
There's tears streaming down his face.
crazy.
It's just like, yeah. So Matt, were you filing jointly with your wife before you got married? Or?
There's our special guest, Caleb Hammer.
So earlier, I heard you ask about do the military get a paycheck every time? Every military man I meet has disability checks.
Hey,
The past 5 clips I've seen has been him yelling about all of the military taking disability.
dude,
Caleb, I don't hate you. I'm just confused. Also, to answer your question, no, we did not file jointly because you can't before you get.
I didn't know if there was like a common law thing in Florida.
I don't.
But it's long, right?
Yeah,
is
common
it?
law more deals with. Yeah, it's like you have to live together for X. I don't think
Yeah.
Florida has common law.
Yeah, because I don't think Georgia
I think
had
it
it.
tends to be.
I think Michigan had it, but I don't think Georgia
The
did.
anarchist states like Texas and Florida and stuff don't
Mhm.
have it. I don't know.
Because
I-
where does
I think you also may be
where
right.
does XQC live? Because that happened to him, right?
Maybe because I think it is almost a thing that's more of a property thing, right? Than it
Yeah.
is like taxes.
Yeah, it's
Like if you
have to
own-
live together for like 5 years or something like that.
Yeah, but I think it
for
has something to
to
do with
take
like
place.
if one of you, when you just like break up, it's like, well,
That
this
person can like claim half your stuff or something
yeah,
like
they
that.
can claim some of the shit that you
Yeah.
have.
Speaking of, I'd like to move in with one of you.
Oh.
Or somewhere between 5 and 8 years.
Hey, you have an Xbox. I'd like to move. In.
Yeah, I'd like one of those controllers. please.
Yeah,
All right, this is going to be our last one. This is just advice.
yeah.
Story 4, all caps, screaming. How the fuck do I get rid of period pain? And boy, have you come to the right place.
Yes.
The experts are here.
God, I don't know how much is TMI.
Stop
for
having
someone.
periods.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. I'm assuming
There's a
we're-
thing called a hysterectomy.
Get that. Get
And
that
this
bad
was
boy
an
out
awesome
of
last episode. Thank you for being here. We're
Never
shutting the
stop
channel
having
down.
children.
Yes.
We should give you
Yes.
the remedies that boys hear from women, but that we're trying to remember.
Yep.
Because I'm not the one
The
who has
monkey
to.
leg.
I have explored. This is a weird sentence. I've explored this extensively. I don't know what's too much information or what I'm
I say
allowed to
just
share.
rip it and hard
Hey, if
cut
they're
it.
Well,
they're
who's not
asking-
allowing you to share it, I think is the question.
The other parties in the story. I'm sure you can guess all of my
Yeah,
knowledge comes
yeah,
from my
yeah.
wife.
Yeah.
It's not personal knowledge.
Yeah, I was gonna say real quick because like also apparently people are still get yucked out by periods. I think
That's
you guys are
crazy.
big stupid babies.
Yeah.
When I started
Yeah.
talking to my girlfriend, she mentioned one. Like she was like, "Oh, I have to
my
get this thing for my
girlfriend.
period," and I was like, she was like, "Sorry if that's TMI." I was like, no.
It's one of those things you get
You're a
scared
woman.
of until you like see a vagina one time, and then you're like,
You're
oh,
like,
okay.
oh yeah, it makes sense.
You've seen it?
Well, I mean, I'm going to
He's
at
got-
some
oh,
point.
yeah, you're almost-
Yeah,
He's
'cause
seen
I'm engaged.
pictures.
You are
going
He's seen
to
diagrams.
We have the date circled. Danny Vagina. All right, where do we want to
You
begin?
pop out the bed.
Well,
Today's
you
the day. You look at the calendar.
You had like SpongeBob, like
They're just the
leaping
birds
out.
are singing to you. You're like dancing.
We're
out
all
the
going to
door.
text you on your wedding day. Congrats. You'll know what it means.
What were you? Because you said you had
Yes.
Some.
My
secret boy.
my
info.
wife is ailed by bad pain and
Mhm.
bad cramps, so
Yep.
we've tried everything under the sun to fix this. One of them I used for my wrist, and it was awesome. Little what's the
Lidocaine.
TENS units?
Oh,
The TENS units. My wife is also a physical therapist. TENS units big in that they block or like disrupt pain receptors.
oh.
So you can use that
Ah.
and put it on your lower abdomen. They make them specifically for this, and I've heard they're incredible for that.
Awesome.
It does like different frequencies and stuff, and it's supposed to block pain receptors.
That's
Try
so-
that.
That's cool.
That's actually
Wait,
sick.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
And then I used it for my wrist because I was in literally
Horrible
day 2
pain.
of my wrist. I was in so much pain. Monique was like, "Just try this." She put it up here, and I teared up because the pain
It's subsiding.
subsided so much that I was just like, "Oh my god, like
my
I'm a
God.
human again."
I was gonna say orange juice. Is it vitamin D or vitamin C? Is always the one I can't remember.
I have no
I think
idea.
orange juice is good
Orange
for you.
juice is vitamin C.
Yeah, I think it's vitamin C. It's supposed
Vitamin
to help.
C is good for everything.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, it's just good.
Get some. Unless you
Get some
take too
sun.
much, it makes you shit your brains out.
Really.
Yeah, the other day I took something not realizing it was 100% vitamin C while taking my vitamin C supplement, and I was like, why have I shit my brains out 3 times today? And I was like, oh, I had 200% vitamin C. That's too much.
Vitamin crap.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Preach, brother.
Ooh. I've been taking Metamucil, and that shit goes crazy. It's like, it truly is revolutionary.
I've been taking magnesium.
I've been taking some magnesium, too. I got it in my
That's good
sink.
stuff. It's good
Magnesium,
stuff. God, we're getting old.
biotin,
Yep.
ashwagandha for my anxiety.
Yep.
I didn't tell you guys. I think you were in the
Crack.
Discord call when I told you. I've been taking krill oil lately.
Oh, shit.
I got-
You're flexing the baleen a little
Yes,
bit.
Yeah.
bro. I'm whale
Dude,
pilled.
The
That-
baleen is getting
that fish oil
So
shit
clean.
is awesome.
Krill
It
oil
fixes
Yeah,
goes
so
crazy.
fish
much.
oil's so
it's,
sick.
It's crazy.
It was
how
at
good that is for
Costco,
you.
and it's from a cool company called like Sports Nutrition. And I was like, damn, how'd you get that? How'd you get like the whole-
trademark that?
How'd you trademark
That's
that? That's like Candy Crush
also,
Saga getting Saga.
why'd you go with that when you've got cooler names for things like Krill of the Hunt?
Ooh.
That one's free. Next
License
one's going
to
to cost you.
krill?
License to krill.
We're charging. We're charging.
I wanted to get big into eating krill because apparently they do canned krill, and I was like, "Fuck, that would be fucking
You're in
awesome."
the whale era.
I
whaling.
wanted. This was like a year
The trick
ago.
though is you open your mouth, put it in some water, let it fall in, close your mouth, let them punch against the back of your teeth like in Finding Nemo. I think it's Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
And then swallow it, let them die.
Do that.
Yeah, you got this. All right, so you've got one thing of advice. Take all of those too.
I would say, if you don't have that, like I think a warm,
Like a warming pad.
warm
yeah.
towel, or
We
like
also
warm
have a
pad
heating
also.
pad.
Yeah,
Heating pads are supposed
Heating
to be
pads are
good.
good.
There are
Swift's heavy one to the jaw, knock you out for a little bit.
Yeah, right in the kisser.
All
right in the kisser.
getting married soon. No, I'm trying to think of some other because there are. If you're trying to avoid taking medicine for it, there are different like teas and supplements that are. Oddly, saffron is one of the most highly reviewed things I see to take away the
Notice
pain. So
it's
if you're
the
a
most
billionaire,
expensive spice on
go
the
get.
planet.
Yeah, it's probably Big Saffron being like this. Definitely.
There's also Bavarian.
Somebody please buy a bag to make my annual salary. But maybe some saffron tea. What's the other stuff? What's the other?
Praying the pain away. That works great.
Yeah, because I'm assuming you're trying to avoid birth control, IUDs, and pampering. Those are the 3 big medicine adjacent things you can do. But try a TENS unit.
Wait, what's pampering?
It's basically caffeinated Advil.
Oh.
What?
Because it's for period pain.
Oh.
And it's supposed to kick in faster and take the pain away.
Huh.
Does IUD help with periods?
It gets rid of them. Well, not always, but it's supposed
Interesting.
to take away your period.
Well,
If you don't have periods, they can't hurt.
true.
True.
Yep.
IUD is the scariest thing on the planet to me.
Well, yeah, it's blowing people up in the field, and then you're putting one in the body.
bro. Yes, bro.
You put what up there?
Oh, what's gonna happen?
I'll
to
call
my
the bomb
peanut?
squad.
I'm back, baby. I blacked out, and I think I gave a little real advice for a second.
I knew someone who had one, and they were like, "Yes, I got it." And I was fine that day. The next day, the pain was so immense that I kept blacking out, and I don't remember the
God.
actual day. And the next day, it was completely fine.
Yeah, the pain of apparently when they first started doing them, I knew people who got them, and they weren't put under or giving any kind of medicine.
you do not
they
get
now do give you drugs for it.
Okay.
Or some doctors do. The
Yeah.
doctors that I've heard that do give the drugs, I've heard from multiple people, the doctors be like, why the fuck did they not give you medicine for this? Because every single person I know that got one without medicine said they blacked out.
Are you guys?
Yeah.
What's the one that they? Because you can get one in your arm,
The
right?
arm bar. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Is that something different? Because I think I know what you guys. I know what
That
the other
is-
thing is.
That
It
is different.
It is-
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
An
okay.
IUD basically goes in and
It is a
Yeah.
big metal thing
Changes
that goes in
everything.
and
Yeah.
like is
Yeah.
like
it's like medieval
Wimbenyama
shit.
catching bags.
The craziest thing to me is that is the kind of thing we do for birth control. And every year there's a story of like, Swedish manufacturer has made hot tub for balls.
I was going to
that is
ask if you saw the
birth
ball
control,
hot
the
tub.
ball hot tub. And there's never any real male birth control. And
Yeah.
everybody's like, why don't men do it? And I was like, I would if the doctors
there's, like-
would make it.
There's like vasectomies. Oh,
Yeah,
you mean like
true.
something not permanent?
Something,
Yeah.
yeah. Vasectomies are reversible.
Yeah.
But there's so many complications with reversing
Right.
it
Yeah.
from what I've heard, where I'm just like, if you want to have kids, you should not get one and then try to reverse it.
Yeah.
That's when they just vasectomy is when they just tie it in a knot, right?
Yeah,
So
and you can ask for whatever
can't
balloon
pee
animal
anymore.
you want.
Yeah.
You just got to make sure you don't ask for a snake, because then it just keeps working.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Giraffe, though, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. The giraffe is what they usually recommend. They take the vas deferens and they just go.
It really is crazy. And this is going to sound like that performative male woke bullshit, but
It's crazy. There's one.
but the way medicine has been approached for men versus women is nuts.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually insane. If men got periods, we would have found a way to completely get rid of
Eradicate
them
them.
by now. It
Yeah.
would just be gone.
I don't know how. I'm sure there's a reason. Like if if they invented a pill that made you stop producing like sperm, that eventually like your body would forget or something like
Yep.
that. There's a reason. It is crazy. There is no pill that's just like, all right, your body's done making sperm for a little bit.
Where's you guys? I don't know, because you guys you're younger than me too. Do any of you remember the Kool-Aid where you'd take the tab off and there was a tablet in the top that would drop in and color change?
No.
Oh, wait,
I remember
I
the
know
twist
my
tab. I
brother
don't
had-
remember.
okay.
the
I remember
color
the little
change.
plastic ones that you would
Yeah.
Yeah,
snap
but
off.
they used to make one where there was like a pill in the top and you'd squeeze it down
Yeah.
and it would color change your Kool-Aid, which probably got stopped because it probably caused cancer. Where is that for men? Where we squish the tab and all of a sudden it's blue, it's red, it's purple.
Oh.
Like, let me food color sperm.
Sorry, ladies. We thought of something that's not gonna fix anything. We just thought of something really badass to
Really
make sex
cool.
even cooler for men.
It's like that stuff you throw in the fire. And
Glow
it's
in
like,
the dark?
Your fire's green. Wait a
Glow in the dark.
flipping second. Did you pull out? I don't know. Yep. It's pretty obvious.
Definitely.
Oh
Wait,
no! It's
no, turn the lights off for
ectoplasm.
like 5 minutes. They got to absorb. Then you can turn the lights off.
Photosynthesis.
Harsh put up the tweet from Drill that says, "When you see the pussy and the pussy green."
My wife just texted me.
Oh.
I have some leftover Greek quesadilla if you want some. She got lunch.
Did she get me anything?
No.
Did she get...
She's offering me leftovers. She could have just got me lunch. I'm not kidding. She's over there.
Yeah, 10 feet.
She's just sitting outside.
She's got like a bindle. She's like a construction
ant.
worker
She's
in
like
the
a little
40s. Yeah, she's like a construction worker in the 40s up on the beams, just like I'm eating a big sandwich.
Also, we'll pull this back real quick. Sorry about your pain.
Yeah.
Try the TENS unit. You can find them on Amazon. They're cheap.
They're
you
not
can
too
get ones
expensive,
that
yeah.
are shaped like this, like to go over your abdomen the right way, and they clip on, and you just bzz, 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 and it's supposed to stop the nerve sending. stuff.
I will actually research that.
Yeah,
That
that's
seems
cool.
interesting.
Warming blanket I know helps, and then
Yeah.
I think the one that I was trying to think of is weighted blankets. I think also help because it's kind of
Get a
like
hot
a little heavy.
weighted blanket.
Yeah.
Also, it probably doesn't help that much, but tea is just nice.
it's nice and warm.
That
Get
tea is
down there.
good stuff. A warm drink.
Goes riding around. I
That's
found that
all the non-medical stuff I know. There's some other shit online that I've seen that like
essential oils. Rub them
Yeah.
on the belly.
a little bit
that'll
of
help.
krill oil,
Yes.
Yeah.
cheeky soap.
Oh, cheeky soap. will
Not
get you-
medically backed, not researched,
Keep
but
it
it does
clean.
help with a lot of stuff.
I found the Drill tweet. It says, "Can anyone make this meme for me?" The text should say, "When you take the girl home and the pussy green and the genie from Aladdin frowning."
Hell yeah.
That's
What a great way to end this episode.
Yes.
I feel like this was a banger episode.
This was
of
good.
Us just yapping for most of it. If you hate that and you want us to stay on topic, comment.
Go listen to my brother and me if you want him to stay on topic, idiot.
Yeah, but comment
We're talking
that.
about anything.
Comment that if you want us to stay on topic. And if you don't, comment performative male.
Comment which McElroy we are.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm Rory. Golf, baby. Take us out, Aaron.
Bwomp. Bwomp, 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 bwomp. No one's ever asked me to do it before. It's the first time it feels accepted. Bwomp. Bwomp, 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 bwomp. Bwomp, 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 bwomp. Harsh, you got a lot. Bwomp. Bwomp, 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 bwomp. Bwomp, 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 bwomp. This will be the real ending when I say bwomp, 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 bwomp.